Good morning and welcome to PB&J Craft. This is Gabriel, also known as Patrick1942, and this is episode 4 of our Skyblock Challenge. This episode is, in terms of visual content, going to be extremely boring. In some ways, I kind of suggest that you skip it. If you don't watch it and don't comment and don't thumbs up and don't anything at all, I will not feel the slightest bit bad. To be totally honest with you, the only thing that's going to happen in this episode is me mining cobblestone. As I said in the episode 1, in the first video, I kind of want to keep actual record of everything in this, because you know that secret hope that every YouTube maker or YouTube video poster hopes is that viral video is gonna someday make it. Someday have that amazing effect that everyone's gonna, wow, look at just the incredible nature of this video. Now I don't expect the 53 million views that What Does the Fox Say gets or something like that. But my hope is that my final tour of this Skyblock Challenge, when I'm eventually done with everything and just have this fabulous skyblock, I'm hoping that people, not just my students, want to watch that and then eventually come back and say, well, how could he have done that legitimately? Now, is that a crazy person hope? Yes, indeed. I'm totally okay with that. So for my own, I don't know, for the proof of my own integrity, I kind of want it to be visible to anyone who watches the channel, so that this is totally legitimate. There were no hacks, no nothing. I didn't illegally give myself any blocks that I shouldn't have had. So even boring stuff like this is there. Now, as I said, and at this point you've probably already seen those videos, as I said earlier, I do want comments and feedback on what I should skip. And maybe this is the kind of thing that should be skipped. But it also gives me some time, not that long, I mean it's an 8-minute video of, albeit pretty boring content. Gives me some time to talk about what I'm looking forward to doing in this series. I haven't really talked about what I wanted to do above and beyond the Skyblock challenges. On the Minecraft forums, as I referenced in episode 0, the introduction episode, there's I don't know how many there are, maybe 40 or so challenges that you're supposed to do. And I think those are relatively easy. I don't think that there's any real challenge to getting those done. But I think there's some decent challenges that are, I think, challenging, that really do push you to the edge of what Minecraft can do. I think one of the things that I like about Minecraft, actually I was telling my students today, if you had said to me a couple of years ago that I would like a computer game so much, I would say, no, that's absurd. I'm not into computer games. There's no computer game I like except Solitaire. But I do. I find Minecraft extremely exciting, and I think it's because of the creative nature of Minecraft that you can push human creativity to almost its purest point. There's nothing limits you but your own creativity. And I think the realistic challenge of it is another thing that really attracts me. And one of the big parts of that is the reality of limited resources. You have to learn how to use resources wisely, to conserve them, and to be thinking about multiple things at once. It's not just about what can I build with what I have, but what else do I need to do with these things? If I use all my wood to build this, then I don't have any wood left over to do this. And that kind of mental challenge of balancing all the things that need to be balanced is I really enjoy. I find that mental aspect of the game to be meaningful. Like the fact that I knew that straight mining cobblestone in this episode was going to actually take a lot of food points, and I knew I needed a certain amount of food stored up to do that. And so keeping those kinds of things in mind and thinking about, well, what am I going to eat? What am I going to use to build this? That kind of thing, I think makes Minecraft more you can sink into it more. It makes it more realistic. I can't think of the word that I want right now. But you can, the immersion factor, that's what I'm looking for. The immersion factor in Minecraft is huge. I remember watching Zisto's Legendary LP, and he talked about that no other game, and Zisto plays a lot of games and makes LPs of a lot of games, and he said no game has the immersion factor that Minecraft has. And I think that's absolutely true. And that's why I like it, that you are your player and you get into the game and you have to be thinking about all these different things. I'm thinking about food, I'm thinking about resources, I'm thinking about my safety, protect myself from mobs, from aggressive mobs. And I like that about the game. Of course, now I've been talking for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and haven't talked about what I wanted to talk about this episode. But so I like that about Minecraft. And I think Skyblock Challenge takes that to its fullest logical extent. That it really challenges you. What can you do with limited resources? With a real challenge of shortage. What can you do? And so I'm kind of excited about it for that reason. So all this cobble, I only have a few seconds left before the end of the video. But I'm not going to re-record all of it because I'll talk about it in future videos, and I'll talk about it as I do this stuff. But the real challenge, what I'm looking at doing is first building a bigger mob grinder, and then I need a zombie pigman grinder, and I also need to eventually get more stuff going on in the nether. And so I need a lot of cobblestone for that. So now I have that cobblestone, and I can start working. That's it for today. I'll pick up the next episode tomorrow, and make it a great day.